Getting what you want in life would be a lot more easier if you actually trusted your inner voice. So, how do we trust our inner voice? Well, first of all, we don't do it by reading 7 books on the topic. We don't do it through perusing videos on videos and videos on the internet. You might actually even be watching this video because you need to reaffirm something that you already feel within you. You need my video as a sign to reaffirm to you whether you should do the thing or not, right? Because it's going to resonate somewhere, I bet. Because you are simply too afraid to reclaim it for yourself. How sad is that? And what this comes down to ultimately, and this is a topic I'm awfully passionate about, especially trusting your inner voice, because those of us that have gone through abuse have somewhere forgotten to trust the one thing that's supposed to be quite literally the law for us. Do you know what it all comes down to? Self-abandonment. This is the recursive loop, the institutionalized recursive loop, and it follows as such. The child knows themselves. The world then rejects or misinterprets their knowing. The child then begins to mistrust themselves to align with the outer voice. This causes a fracture within. Sound familiar? It's the paralysis of unrealized potency. This is why most people stop trusting their inner voice and start listening to the bullshit that surrounds them, diluting further their inner voice. It's when the body receives clarity after stepping into this state. Okay, you receive, an insight, a crucial epiphany, and you know what to do, but you still don't trust yourself. So you're receiving this massive download of clarity, but you're not trusting yourself. You're not doing anything with it because your psyche doesn't feel safe to act on it because you actually don't trust yourself. Now, to remedy this, remedy someone who doesn't trust their inner voice, you need to build a track record of you trusting yourself. And this is through repeated acts of self-trust. Self-trust is not a feeling, okay? It's a practice. There has to be some consistency. There has to be a track record. It's a rhythm of being. It is you basically trusting yourself to have you. It is a rhythm that you are only attuned to. Not me, not your neighbor, not your therapist, not your fucking dog. It's about you. See, your system is wired in a way, and it says things like, if you move without asking, it's dangerous. If you trust yourself, you're arrogant. If you're wrong, you'll be punished. Better to self-correct in advance, otherwise I'll be exposed. In order to develop a self-concept that aligns with your goals, first and foremost, you need an inner voice that is developed to the point of being so bold where the moment your body tells you to do something, you don't second guess it just because it's out of the ordinary. You know, this kind of avoidance can be seen in like the most innocuous of ways. It's just delay. It's just basically before you do something, you have to Google it. You have to Google it fucking 7 times to make sure you're taking the right action. And then you say, oh, I'm just learning. No, you're masking self-doubt using preparation as an excuse. It's basically avoidance. You are avoiding it. You don't trust your own clarity. Like your own clarity is not good enough for you. You need to double check your own clarity. Are you for real? It's called delay. That's what it's called. It's not double checking. Oh, I just want to be right. I just want to make sure I'm right and I'm taking the right step. No. You're avoiding the task. It shows up in symptoms of procrastination, perfectionism, imposter syndrome. These are all delaying tactics. You're basically saying, I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself enough to do the thing I'm supposed to do. Just admit it. You are literally living in the memory of self-doubt instead of in the embodiment of new clarity. And then you're wondering, my life is still the same. You're not unready, okay? Trust me, brother. You've been ready for a while. You are just addicted to permission seeking. You found your clarity. It was enough. That first epiphany, that was enough. Don't you think that was enough? That was enough. But you keep self-surveying. You keep wanting to make sure that you're not making the wrong move. This shows up as a symptom of also, let me just edit one more time. Why? Why don't you trust that your expression alone is enough? It's the reaction to your expression that's causing the delay. Say someone that wants to keep re-editing their work, right? They don't believe that their first expression was enough. So instead, they react to their expression and then they delay, where they spend days refining their work and it's still not good enough. Tell me something, is it really that serious? Is that piece of work really that serious? And it's also the let me ask just one more person trap. Let me ask my friend. Let me ask my therapist. You actually always know the answer. You actually always know it. And you always know it. But it's just simply you don't trust your inner resonance without there being external validation to approve of it. Do you seriously need your clarity to be approved? Or it's the, oh no, I need to be in the right mood illusion. The truth is literally pounding on your door, right? And you're like, nah, the vibe ain't right. You are bullshitting yourself. The longer you wait, it's not that the truth is going to dissolve completely, but it's going to be much more harder, trust me. And I'm sure you know this, the second time you're required or put in the same position where your clarity is needed, because it's going to come up again. You're going to have to act on the spot at times. You are causing your own truth to become murky. And then you wonder, why is it that I don't trust myself? Your intuition is not the problem. It's never been the problem. It's a lack of trust in the intuition that's the problem. You lack identity level permission to deem your intuition as being enough. So you still operate under the unconscious belief of, I must verify, I must self-doubt, I must double check, gather consensus, I must delay, whatever bullshit. You need to understand that intuition is not a vote, it's a fucking verdict. Always choose the higher intuitive signal, okay? And you know that. The thing is, I know you know what that is. We always know. You need to understand the reason that you're avoiding it is because you know movement equals risk, okay? And risk equals exposure, and exposure equals fucking accountability. When your body lands on clarity or an insight as to what you should do, trust it. It's a spiritual decision at that point. Trust it. Your inner voice is pretty much all you got. It's everything. How are you not trusting it? Without trusting your inner voice, what do you think is going to happen to your manifestation? It's going to die in gestation. It's like you're activating the state, but the moment it demands courage out of you, you abandon yourself. You literally abandon the state altogether. And then you regress. Start telling yourself that my clarity alone is confirmation. Whatever expression leads from this clarity is the manifestation or is a part of the manifestation. The miniature manifestation or the miniature epiphany, okay, listen to me, is enough evidence in itself that it's working. So you can either ignore it, delay it, but I'm telling you, you're literally rejecting the timeline you want to be on. When trust, or self-trust, is held for so long as you have, it's self-sabotage. You know, the more truths you're unwilling to accept about yourself, the more spiritually bloated you're going to become. And some people say, you know, something felt off. No, you don't feel off because something is wrong. You feel off because you've been putting off the thing you're supposed to be doing. And now there's all this fucking resistance. It's like your system has fucking undelivered messages that you haven't opened. And you're like, yeah, something feels off. So start by asking yourself, what are 3 decisions this month alone that you have delayed? Was the delay logical or fear-based? Did I hear an inner yes, but I still decided to override it? Start trusting your inner voice as being the law literally in itself. No compromising, no pretending, no waiting for signs. Your highest timeline isn't missing. It's just quite literally waiting for your nervous system to stop fucking negotiating it to death.